Hello and welcome to The Print. I am Ratan Priya, and our Great Speeches series today, we look at an address by Jaipal Singh Munda delivered in the Constituent Assembly on 24th August 1949. Munda, an Oxford educated MP who captained India's hockey team to Olympic gold in 1929, was one of the only five Adivasi members in the Constituent Assembly. He was speaking about Article 292, which is now Article 330. It dealt with the reservation of seats for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in the House of the People. Why revisit this speech now? This month marks the 25th anniversary of Jharkhand's formation. On 15th November 2000, Jaipal Singh Munda was the founder and driving force behind the Jharkhand movement. In 1939, he became president of the Adivasi Mahasabha, which he later transformed into the Jharkhand Party in 1949 to demand a separate tribal state. Though he passed away in 1970 without seeing this dream realized, Jharkhand's creation 30 years later fulfilled the vision he articulated in this 1949 speech, where he argued for political representation and self governance for India's tribal communities. Munda began by making a striking claim about the rightful place of tribal communities in India's political hierarchy. He said, if there is any group of people who have got a right to rule over India, they are the Adivasis. They are the first rate Indians, and all the others are second rate, third rate, fourth rate, and eighth rate Indians. Munda emphasized that Adivasis were not seeking charity but demanding justice for historical wrongs. He said, we are not begging for anything. I do not come here to beg. It is for the majority community to atone for their sins of the last 6,000 odd years. What has happened in the past, let it be a matter of the past. Let us look forward to a glorious future, to a future where there shall be justice, equality of opportunity. Munda then raised the issue of systemic underrepresentation of Adivasis in state legislatures, citing Bihar as an example. He said there are 5.1 million Adivasis in Bihar but only 7 Adivasi MLAs. Did the Congress put up a single Adivasi for a general seat? No. Even in a province where the premier has been a very ardent worker amongst the Adivasis, you find no generosity whatsoever. Munda explained the roots of tribal hostility towards outsiders while noting how exploitation by newcomers had created resentment. He said, when the Aryan hordes came into this country, naturally they were unwelcome because they were intruders, but they began to pour in streams one after another and push the people that were there, the Aboriginals, the Adivasis, further and further away. The newcomer has always exploited the simple, ignorant Adivasi. He has looted him of his land, he has expropriated him of his many rights, he has taken away that jungle freedom from him. This the Adivasi rightly resents. Munda criticized the separatist label used against those who support reservation of seats. He said, some people harp on separatism being implied in reservation of seats. Some people have a kink and they like to explain everything away by attributing separatism to any difference of opinion. It has become the fashion in this country to call every rebel a communist. It does not lie in the mouth of people to talk of separatism when 30 million Adivasis have been treated as political untouchables over centuries. It does not lie in the mouth of those people to tell Adivasis what democracy is. Munda asked the non-Adivasi society to learn from the democratic character of Adivasis. He said, Adivasi society is the most democratic element in this country. Can the rest of India say the same thing? Can people who have for centuries been living under the caste system honestly and genuinely say that they can have a democratic outlook? It takes time. In Adivasi society, all are equal, rich or poor. Everyone has equal opportunities. Non-Adivasi society has learnt much and has still to learn a good deal. He then asked the dominant groups to introspect on their treatment of Adivasis, noting how the community has long been denied its right and even basic safety. He said, "It is not they who are responsible for the partition. Adivasis claim the whole of India. So I would like that members should look at it from that generous angle and not be so condescending. You are clearing your own conscience, having expropriated them from their lands, having made laws whereby you have driven them out of their rights. What is the position today? Why are there about 10 lakh of people in Assam crimped away from Chhattisgarh, Orissa, and Bihar, and they are running from place to place with no sense of security? It is because non Adivasis have taken away their lands, cheated them, and they continue to cheat." Munda concluded by emphasizing that Adivasis were only seeking the tools to stand on their own. He said, "It is not the intention of this constitution, nor do I desire it, that the advanced community should be carrying my people in their arms for the rest of eternity. All that we plead is that the wherewithal should be provided so that we will be able to stand on our own legs and regain the lost nerves and be useful citizens of India." Jaipal Singh Munda's vision of a separate state for tribal people finally materialized on 15th November 2000 when Jharkhand was carved out of Bihar. But 25 years on, the state still struggles with many of the challenges Munda identified in his speech. Thank you for joining us on Great Speeches. For more from The Print, become a subscriber at theprint.in/subscribe. I am Ratan Priya in Delhi.